Hey guys, I recently bought this 24-inch M1 iMac, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you all around it. On the back, depending on what model iMac you have, you either have 2 USB 4 ports and 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, or 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports. This is a lower end model, which has 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports. This is the new cable. As you see, it is magnetically attached. If you look inside, it has a good amount of pins. On some models, the higher end models, on the power brick and power supply itself, it has an Ethernet jack. This is only available on the higher end models. But to plug this in, it is very simple. You just take the cable up and it plugs right in. And to take it out, it's simple too. This is not over-engineered and it makes perfect sense. Sometimes at a retailer, there will be an incident where somebody trips over the power cord, or where the power cord, for whatever reason, has to become detached to the iMac. And since at a lot of retailers, the iMac is on a desk and it's exposed, if this did not come attached, the iMac could fall. On the front of this device, there's a 4.5K display. This is all glass. On the bottom of the device, we see, on my blue model, there is a blue border. This is where all the sensors are housed. This annoys some people, but to me, I don't mind it. And also, the white at the top bezels actually contrast with the computer very well. I think it would look better with white than black, in my opinion, just because of how well the colors mix. Of course, Apple could have always changed the bottom color, but I quite like it how it is. But on the back of the iMac, we get this darker, navy-type blue color. At the top of the device, we see the webcam. This is, for one of the first times in years, an upgraded webcam. It is finally 1080p, and it looks okay on video calls. Also, on the top, above that webcam, we have 2 microphones, which have also been upgraded. They sound pretty decent, too. And on the very bottom of the computer, we have a bunch of speakers. These speakers sound much better as they are also upgraded. These speakers are not as good as the HomePod, but they do sound close. And I think these are a good pair of speakers for a desktop all-in-one. The Magic Keyboard 2 and Magic Mouse 2 have been updated. On higher-end models, we now see, instead of a eject key, a Touch ID key. On lower-end iMac models, that being the base model, we see a lock key to lock the computer. Gone is the eject key permanently. Also changed is the corners are slightly more rounded, and the keyboard and mouse are now color matched to the color iMac you have. And the lightning cable is still on the bottom. Also in the box to charge these accessories is the lightning cable to USB-C. This is a very nice cable. It's also color-coded to your computer, so for my case, we have the blue cable. It has lightning and USB-C, so it plugs directly into the computer. And this will even work for your iPhones and some iPads too. It's braided, and I doubt this is going to fall apart anytime soon. On the base model of this iMac, we have the Apple M1 chip with a 7-core GPU and 8-core CPU. We have 8GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. And we only get 2 Thunderbolt ports and no Touch ID keyboard, but it's still a good deal because you can always add more external storage. And the Touch ID sensor, while helpful, is not really needed. This Mac ships on macOS 11 Big Sur, although it is, of course, going to get the next version of macOS, and probably many years of updates to come. Being an Apple Silicon Mac, everything launches really fast. And the overall experience is really speedy with the operating system. And of course, Boot Camp has been removed due to that, so you can no longer run Windows on a Mac, sadly. But you can always use a virtual machine, which in my opinion is pretty slow, but oh well. Thank you for watching this video. Yes, this is my iMac, and I'm planning to keep it. So, thank you for watching again, and goodbye.